Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Tom Dark channel. I'm your host, Tom Dark, and today I'm going to be, once again, giving advice to someone far more successful than myself. And that person is Dream, because this guy is going crazy right now. This guy is really just losing his mind right now, guys. So I made this video on the Tom Dark channel titled The Dream Allegations, where I went over for half an hour in detail all the allegations made about Dream. I came away from it at the end of the video basically saying, like, you know, I don't really know what the situation is here. It's hard for me to say one or the other whether Dream is guilty or not, but ultimately, as of now, I have seen no proof that he groomed a minor. Therefore, in my eyes, he is innocent. If I see that proof, I will be willing to acknowledge that on this channel and call him out. And once again, the losers, creeps, and P-words thumbnail would be fire. Everyone would like that, but I just don't know if that's the case, and that's kind of the stance I'm taking right now, which I think is probably the most responsible stance I could take. I think I'm trying to do my due diligence with this situation, you know? If I see info, I'm open to it, but for now, I haven't really seen it. A lot of you guys seem to resonate with that opinion, but on Twitter, it's a completely different story, and right now, Dream is really making a habit of arguing with every person he possibly can about this. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, not every person he possibly can, but a lot of people. So here we have this tweet where he says, I talked on stream about how I'm going to make a detailed video with logs, screenshots, and evidence and gave some bulleted points, and I got completely clipped out of context and spread somehow as the lie that I admitted everything. Then the moving of the goalpost started to, he may not have sexted anyone, but grooming is just messaging someone underage, and he admitted she DM'd him, and then digging into my sex life or my relationship history with only people older than me. And I mean, this is kind of what's happening right now as far as what I've seen. But once again, like, Dream just needs to make this video and needs to stop talking on Twitter about this, but he will not stop talking about it on Twitter. He just will not stop. If you look at someone like Quite, right? Quite responded to allegations where, I mean, in the internet's eyes, it was over. Literally, so many people were calling Quite a horrible person. They were calling him a rapist. And with one video, the next day, all those people had egg on their face and were apologizing. And the thing in that situation is none of those people even had evidence to begin with. None of them had anything to go at him with. It was just one personal account from a crazy person who was revealed as a crazy person, but they believed the victim immediately and called him a rapist for like weeks until he made his video, and then he flipped everything. And on one hand, you can get angry about the fact that people are fickle, people are stupid, people will believe something with no evidence, and that's just how they are. But at the same time, what you have to do with any situation like this is say, okay, I can't change how people are. I can't change people's stupidity on a website like Twitter. What I can do is change how I react. And the way you do that is by not engaging with them, which Quite never did. He never argued with people on Twitter. You make your video where you disprove everything, you lay it all out, and then there will be nothing for them to say, right? They'll just have to shut up. And now someone like Quite is completely fine in the eyes of everyone. He's got a clean reputation, clean record. But Dream can't stop posting these giant threads just talking about this. But don't let you thinking that I'm bad either way make you stomp all over real victims' future stories or devalue what grooming is to make sure I fit the definition. And I know I'm not convincing anyone on Twitter that's made their mind up. Just feels right to share finally. Well, please, Dream. Just share, bro. Please share it. And now he's been arguing quite a bit with a few different people. The main guy he's arguing with is this guy called Cantu. From what I understand, this guy is a voice actor. I believe the reason why Gumball is trending is because he voices Gumball Watterson in the show Cartoon Network. Very good show, by the way. I really enjoyed that show growing up. Haven't seen it in a few years, but I remember thinking it was freaking Kino when it was coming out. And basically everyone here is posting like, own that N-word, Gumball, stuff like that. I thought this was Too Mad for a second because Too Mad took this guy's name for a bit. Then we've got this guy saying Dream after losing an argument to Gumball Watterson. The Gumball Watterson versus Dream beef is crazy. Address grooming allegations or beef with Gumball, Dream. And then we have a picture of Death Battle, Dream versus Gumball. He said bro beat the shit out of him. I didn't expect Gumball to have hands like that. So what exactly is going on here? What is this Gumball story? Well, it starts with here on November 15th, Dream tweeted out saying, who want me, with this picture. But this is not the real Dream. This is a Dream parody account tweeting out this picture of Dream looking, I don't know, like himself. Man, Dream is not a bad looking guy. He needs to stop dressing like this though. Okay, listen, Dream, I'm not the most jacked guy in the world. I don't know the most about the gym, but it has made me a better person. We need to get you in the gym, Dream. We need to get you to stop dressing like whatever's going on. You're dressing like a member of Broken Side right now, okay? We need to get you out of there. And then Cantu responds saying, I want you dead. And then here we have this Dream parody account saying blocked because here it says Dream is 20 years old. Therefore, you know, the joke being that Dream wouldn't want to be with someone who is, you know, too old, right? 20 years old is too old. This person said too old for you. This person said yes. And this parody account is funny, but I kind of feel bad for Dream at the same time because once again, I've seen no evidence that this guy's actually a groomer. So until I see that, it's like, this is just kind of a cancerous Twitter mob coming after this guy. And, you know, these jokes are funny, but there is a broader implication to this, which is basically calling Dream a pedophile, right? And now here we have Cantu saying, bro, when you an actual pedo, you can't joke about being a pedo. And then we have the the little crying emoji. We have the middle fingers emoji on either side. So he's showing, listen, imagine this guy, but with a crying face and 2 middle fingers. He's flipping him off. Here, this guy, Chris TDM, says it's a parody account. And then Cantu says, I know, I'm role-playing, breaking your immersion. Here we have Dream, though, responding because Dream wanted to get involved, which, once again, like, Dream is so famous, even if the guy who voice acts for Gumball Watterson is responding to you, like, there's just no point to interacting with someone like this, right? But he responds and says, you're replying to a fake account. I'm not a pedophile, no matter how much you joke, but you are a shitty, terrible human. And the thing is, I think Dream is right when he says this, okay? But here's the thing. People on Twitter who make jokes like this, they're not acting in good faith anyway. These are not people who want to hear your side. These are not people who, like, even if you could definitively disprove it, Dream, they would not apologize to you. The point is to rile you up, to lie about you, to give you shit, and to start beef on Twitter, right? Like, that's the whole point. And there's no further evidence you need other than the fact that, like, the real reason these people don't like Dream is that he's corny. It's not that he's a bad person, it's that he's a fucking cornball, which he is. But, like, as someone who myself is corny, I recognize that there's a lot of people who don't like me because of that, and there's no point to engaging with those people, okay? These are not people that are ever going to like you. They're not worth responding to. Here's my advice for Dream, if you're watching this, Dream, okay? And I know I'll probably go back on this advice at some point because I'm a dumb person who makes mistakes, but I'm going to crack open my Diet Coke for this one. Check this out, okay? Oh yeah, you hear me to open that Diet Coke? This is gonna be fire. Hold on. That first sip feeling. We need to pull up that Trump tweet of, like, I've never seen a skinny person drinking Diet Coke. There is literally no benefit to interacting with bad faith people on the internet. There's none. If you want to disprove claims, what you do is you make a definitive video where you actually show everything, you lay it all out, and that's all you do. That's it. And that will disprove it to people who actually care, to people who care about these issues like grooming, to people who care about the truth of these allegations. All those people will see it and be like, oh, you were right, I'm sorry, you know? And they will spread that truth for you. You won't even have to ask them. If you respond to these f***ing people, you are not going to get anywhere. There is no benefit. But Dream decides to go further with this. He takes this another step. To Gumball Watterson, he says, you physically assaulted me, said the N-word and other slurs, verbally berated an Uber driver saying that's why I'm a famous movie star and you're an Uber driver, and they were just trying to help you not get arrested. Calling them R-slur and saying your IQ is among geniuses and making racist remarks towards them. So now he's saying that Gumball Watterson is racist and slapped Dream and berates Uber drivers. I mean, it's just a crazy story. Like, I don't even know where to begin with this. Then you apologized in Twitter DMs to me because you were drunk and high. You should never treat anyone like that regardless of circumstance. Dream, at this point, just leak those DMs, bro. Bring those DMs out. I want to see those, bro. Crazy how the voice actor from Dora the Explorer, Gumball, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is being racist and replying to fake Dream accounts in his free time. Photo in case he deletes. And here we have it. Here we have the fake Dream account ratioing him to, like, the factor of 3, saying, you're the fake account here. Stop impersonating me or else I'll send my of-age army of Discord kittens to dox you. And, like, once again, like, there's no benefit to interacting with someone like this. Even getting involved in this story is just, like, absolutely not worth it. You need to just, like, block this guy and then ignore him. Like that is what you need to do, Dream. But he can't. He for whatever reason, he can't help but engage. So Gumball Watterson, when he said this, he responded by saying, 1, yes, I slapboxed you in front of the hose. Why did he slap him? I don't know. 2, yes, I wasn't told to the Uber driver. I was wasted and it wasn't cool, which is why I tipped him a lot of money and have been cutting back on drinking. 3, yes, I called you fat and a predator. He's spot on about basically everything except the racial stuff and me saying the N-word. Don't do that stuff. Won't say it ever. Damn. Dream almost made me like this guy, okay? But I guess I'm just kidding. Meta irony. Or is it?
We're gonna open up iDub Snap and then we're gonna take half a shot.
Everyone type Alex is stupid.
No. All right.
Hire a Harvard professor to calculate why, despite texting every Twitch streamer in Austin, not a single one of them wanted to get with you. So now he's saying Dream is desperate. He's messaging all these girls. I mean, for someone like Dream, I feel like he's like a famous, desired person, right? Like he's very famous. Like if you're at his level of fame, there are going to be girls coming out to talk to you. Assuming they're of age, why not just like wait for them to message you? Because I'm sure they are. Like in Dream's message requests on Instagram, I bet that stuff is crazy. But instead he like, I guess this guy's saying that he wanted to like message random Twitch streamers to, you know, to get his thing played with. Not engaging with your bad faith roast. You did everything I said and also things you admitted to. As far as I know, you tipped him nothing too. Not that tipping would excuse anything. You threatened my life, hit me, then shut the fuck up and apologize when I hit back. Grow up. And here we have Nicholas Cantu saying, hey man, hope you had a good night last night, but I don't feel right knowing I was dogging on you like that Cane Corso. No Chihuahua stuff. I was coming for your neck. This guy types like such a zoomer. So I wanted to apologize for hitting you, and I think I slapped you once, which was totally out of line, even as a joke that isn't right, so I apologize deeply for that one. But yeah, man, I was drinking and smoking weed. Anyways, yeah, I expected you to be this little old kid with no morals, but I saw last night that you're very humble, grounded, and a decent man who can roll with the punches. I know you understand the importance of your stature and influence in the internet world, so to see you having to deal with that so young is something I relate to in my life. If there's any bad blood at all, I want to clear the air and make sure you're good, because I've never been a man to make enemies, and the violent manner in which we were interacting isn't something I want to recur in my life with good humans I meet like you. Damn, he seemed to really like Dream at that point, so I wonder why he's like coming out with all this right now. And the violent manner in which we were interacting isn't something I want to recur in my life with good humans I meet like you. And on the allegations, I truly will never know who is right and who's lying on that, but I know that having lies and rumors spread about you is odd. Wait, he talks about the allegations. This guy is kind of, what? He said he doesn't know if it's real, so why is he like definitively calling him a now publicly? Like nothing has changed since this went down, I assume. So apologies for sticking on that for so long and saying it in front of strangers like in the Uber. Wait, he said it in the Uber? What? This guy is kind of, I mean, he seems funny, but he seems like kind of a nut. I'm a little gay-bo, true. Lol, anyways, man, I hope you still enjoyed yourself at the party, and I'm glad you pulled through. This is a crazy, this is just like the worst interpersonal YouTuber drama ever. Like, I pray I never get involved in something like this. It may happen, but I pray I'm never involved in some situation where Gumball Watterson is smacking me in the face. And then we have this person named Robbo saying, hi, I was there. You called a girl I knew a whore and got slapped for it. What is wrong with you? How did you turn the situation into you being a victim? Nick even sent a paragraph apology to you about slapping you for being a misogynistic loser that texts little girls, and you claim he's racist? Go to hell. Texts little girls. Jesus. Why are all these people saying, can I see the fucking proof? Where's the proof? Context, the slap happened months ago. I confused it with an altercation that happened more recently during TwitchCon. Sadly, Dream called a close friend of ours a and wasn't slapped for it. I mean, this is just insane, bro. I don't even, these people are going crazy. Who is this Robbo person? Is this like a YouTuber? Who is this person? I mean, I'm not trying to little bro this person or anything, because I'm just me, you know, but I just don't know who this person is. Dream needs to stop hanging around these people, man. Here Dream says, you weren't even in the same state as me when it happened. Whole tweet is a lie. I don't even know who you are, and I don't go around randomly disrespecting women. The continuous trope of women who are helpless and need defending from men, from people like you, is insane. Not even the guy who assaulted me claimed this happened, lol, and he said every lie he could. Now this guy replied to himself and said essentially, oh, it was at a different party, and he didn't get slapped for it, but it happened, I promise. Anything to win an argument on the internet. And that's true. This guy did, he said this, and then he like walked it back. He was like, I was confused. And of course the clarification got 3,000 likes, and this got this many. I'm not defending anyone. I was with Nick and the girl you called a for 3 days at TwitchCon. Did he call her that for 3 days, or was he with her for 3 days? Both of which were at the same party. Where did he call her? Why did he call her that? Was she acting like one? Okay, I don't know. Why did he call her that? I'm just curious. Like, what's going on here? You know, what's the context here? Now I'm like in deep. You know, now I'm like really curious about the situation and what went down there. I read that entire conversation where you called her that. I don't care about swaying public opinion. You are a piece of S who tried to ruin my friend's career over a joke after you literally just deleted a TikTok of you doing the exact same thing. For the love of God, grow up. The internet isn't built to give you the building blocks to be a stable person. Get off your phone and go get a diary. TwitchCon happened after he slapped me, and I avoided him like the plague when he was trying to be my friend. It went from I was there and you got slapped for blank to I read the conversation in a totally different timeline. This is true. That did actually happen. What you're saying just didn't happen. I need a diary and help for defending myself against literal assault and slander. You intentionally misled people and I lied. I need help for exposing that. The concept of me calling a girl a W word for 3 days at TwitchCon is laughable and sounds as ridiculous as it is. I was done talking about the situation, then you come in and say lies that obviously I have to clarify. Getting mad at me for exposing a terrible person because he apologized to you is so stupid, given he kissed my ass to try and avoid me saying anything. Don't cry when I sue your hypocritical, malicious for leaving up slanderous statements even when you admitted you were wrong. Here's proof of you calling her a W. Have a good day, little bro. Let's see this proof. Wait, this is it? Do we not get any context for this? Do we not get any context for this? Like, who cares? Who cares, bro? Listen, when you're talking to Shouty, when you're talking to Shorty, sometimes you just call her that, okay? That's just how it is, you know? Not on some mean stuff, but just, I don't even know what I was saying. What is the context of this, though? That's my biggest question. Like, I want to know what this even means. So this guy, Robbo, he's been tweeting out, being threatened to be sued over Twitter is the most privileged thing I've ever experienced in my life. And this is such, like, this, like, doesn't say anything. He says, sue me, and then he's like kind of crying about it, and it's like, well, on one hand, if you're telling the truth, then you shouldn't be sued. But if you did lie, and Dream feels that you lied, like, he has a right to sue you. Like, being threatened to be sued over Twitter. It is over Twitter, but also, like, if you're making false statements, and that impacts Dream's reputation because people think he's a horrible person because of something you said, well, why are you gonna play the victim now? Like, you made public statements. You published statements about Dream, and if he feels those are falsehoods, and considering the fact that, like, you didn't take down the initial tweet, I don't know. I don't really feel that bad for you, you know? Also, the word privilege is just... And this person posts a definition of defamation, and then this guy responds with privilege again. Like, this doesn't mean anything. This person says suing is a right, not a privilege. Man, I don't know what the truth is here. I wasn't at any of these interactions, so I truly have no way of knowing what went down here. Ultimately, I don't like care that much because it's like I wasn't involved with these people. But I would say, Dream, if you're innocent here, bro, just stop. Just stop. And Robbo, if you did lie, then you should probably stop tweeting right now because you probably don't want to end up in court if I had to guess. I mean, Dream suing that guy financially would probably not be worth it because that guy, I mean, I don't know if he has a bunch of money, but unless he does, it's probably just not worth it. Unless it's on the principle of it, like just wanting to sue someone for lying about you on the internet, which I guess is a whole other thing. But man, Dream, once again, if you're watching this, if you want any advice, bro, just get off. Just get off Twitter, make your video, and that'll be it. People who are bad faith, like if you tell the truth in the video and you genuinely can disprove these allegations like you're claiming, like you've been claiming for a long time, people will believe you if it's real, and those who don't will be seen as clowns, basically, right? That's all there is to it. So yeah, thanks for watching all the way to the end. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you all later. And be sure to become a member. For $5 a month, they get the members-only podcasts and exclusive videos that only members get. Thanks so much for your support.
No friends,